Hello, and welcome to the community call for crypto confidence for the working woman. Welcome to the world of digital assets and financial empowerment. I'm so happy that you're all here and that you could make it today. This is the start of your journey on empowering yourself financially to have more financial independence, to prepare your wealth strategy for the future, and to just have fun playing around with digital assets and cryptocurrency. It's not as scary as some would make it out to be, and the way that you get over any kind of fear or trepidation or hesitancy is just kind of by jumping in and just doing it. So I'm here to be your guide and help you navigate these waters of cryptocurrency and digital assets. Just a little bit about me. I have been in the crypto space since about 2018, and I mainly work in blockchain, and it's mostly for like what's called real world applications. So I'm not very much into decentralized finance called DeFi. I'm more into the blockchain for real world applications like supply chain, blockchain for science, things like that. But because anything that you do in blockchain, it has to be enabled by a wallet and usually a token and digital assets. So you have to learn about it if you want to play in this space. And so that's what I've done over the years. And it's, taken me a little bit of a journey. It hasn't, there's been some ups and downs. There's been a learning curve. I still learn every day. There's always new things being innovated and iterated on. And that's just something that I think you have to be comfortable with in this space, is you just have to learn to continue to, to keep upskilling. I am going to play this video really quickly. And so let me stop sharing here and get into the other, get into the video and just play that. It's like, it's a very quick, very couple minutes long. It'll just kind of give you a little bit of an intro. Maybe some of you have watched it already. So let me go ahead and screen share again. There we go.
You need to watch this if you struggle with understanding crypto. It's not as complicated as it seems, and I'm here to break it down for you. Cryptocurrency.
It looks like we lost the audio there for a second. Hang on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let me start this again because it looks like we're losing the audio.
It's not as complicated as it seems, and I'm here to break it down for you. Cryptocurrency. Sounds like magic internet money, right? But what if I told you it's actually an incredible opportunity for financial independence? And guess what? You don't need to be a tech genius to get started. Nearly 1 in 3 women in America plan to buy crypto in 2025. Yet 80% find it confusing and 72% think it's too risky. Let's change that narrative. Crypto is just digital currency, secured by cryptography. Bitcoin, Solana, USDC, Ripple, and Ethereum are the big names, and they're based on blockchain technology. Once a transaction is recorded, it can't be changed. Pretty cool, right? The best part? It's decentralized, meaning no single entity controls it. So you get the freedom to invest on your terms. Imagine generating passive income from home, balancing work, life, and now growing your wealth. Open source code and decentralization make crypto an attractive option. Still skeptical? We've got your back with a dedicated community, online courses, and coaching workshops tailored to working women. safe storage, secure transactions, and practical advice. Everything you need to dive into crypto with confidence. Join our 4-week crash course, Crypto Confidence for Working Women. Meet other friendly, crypto-curious women and learn everything you need to start your journey safely. Let's empower each other and make crypto work for us. Ready to unlock the secrets of crypto? Join us and let's grow our financial independence together. See you there.
Okay, so
Hey, I'm Deirdre Bosa, and here on Tech, a less capable GPU, because we know also that,
oops, let me stop that. And let's get back to our presentation. Okay, so so that kind of spells it out a little bit for what you're kind of navigating over the fears or the hesitancy or the skepticism. And I'm going to go over a few of the reasons why now there's like no better time except for like yesterday or last year than to get into cryptocurrency. First of all, I want to make sure that everyone understands that this is not financial advice. Okay, I am not a financial advisor. I don't have a financial background. I'm just here to help you navigate like the technical aspects, like to the capacity building, the upskilling to learn how to use these tools. But this is not financial advice, and none of the information presented here is meant to be used or construed as financial advice. Okay, so now that that's clear. This is what I'm hoping to achieve with all of you today. I'm hoping to achieve just a really like a fun, let's go get them attitude. Let's play in this space, right? And this image, I've used this image because it's a roller coaster. And a lot of people actually do liken the cryptosphere as being a bit like a roller coaster. You've got the highs and you've got the lows. And we've just come out of a really long bear market, basically end of 2021 all the way up through till early, like say late December, has been a bear market. Hi, Jane. So as I was just explaining, everything coming through has been up till now has been a bit of a bear market, but we're coming out of that and we're entering into a bull market. So now is a great time to get involved in crypto if you haven't played in this space yet. And that's kind of what this image is depicting. It's depicting the highs and the lows of crypto, but that if you kind of hold on and you use some common sense, you're able to navigate the waters. And it's a good place to build community. So that's one of the things I'm looking to do with this group. Now, just a quick question. I know a lot of you are streaming in from another service, like Facebook and in video and stuff. So you can actually just jot this down, or if you have access to the chat, you can go ahead and leave it in the chat. But how many of you have bought any kind of digital asset yet? So just yes or no. And how many of you have bought a meme coin? And we're going to go over meme coins a little bit later. And that's kind of a speculative, an even more speculative aspect of cryptocurrencies. And what about, can you name a meme coin that you've heard of? Now, funnily enough, one of, if you can see the picture in the background here, that's the picture of a Shiba Inu. And one of the more famous coins is actually the Dogecoin. And so it's kind of funny that, we're seeing a very strong sea change right now in the United States as it pertains to digital currencies and cryptocurrencies, because Dogecoin, DOGE, is one of the more famous and one of the original meme coins, right? So there's absolutely no value. It has no utility. And now we have a government agency that's called DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency. So there is a little bit of a cross reference there, although it is kind of tongue in cheek. So we'll circle back to this this issue of meme coins in a little bit later. But I just wanted to touch on them first, just to see if anybody's played in this space. There's about 1 million meme coins being released every week now. But really what I want to do is actually go over, I really want to emphasize Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the original digital asset. It's the coin that has sparked the whole blockchain and digital currencies. And Bitcoin is it really is decentralized. So it's not actually controlled by any central institutions. There's only 21 million that will ever be minted. And it started in it was like 2009. And as you may or may not have heard, but it peaked it got to the 100,000 mark, which everyone had been holding their breath for the last 15 years to see if it would ever reach that level, because it's gone up and down and up and down. And it did it did reach 100,000 back in December. So really one of the big terms that you need to know is HODL. HODL is definitely a term. There's a lot of acronyms and a lot of jargon in cryptocurrency, and definitely HODL is one of the things that you need to know. And what it stands for is hold on for dear life, HODL. And what this refers to really in the crypto space is don't panic. Right? Don't panic. And when you're experiencing those highs and lows, especially when it comes to something like Bitcoin, again, this is not financial advice. You have to gear your own, you have to be the judge of your own behavior. But this little meme, there's a lot of memes in this space, kind of shows what it is, right? So you start off equally Bitcoin. Oh, not so good. Gotta sell. And then this little guy over here is just kind of is hodling, right? It's just keeping and adding a little bit, maybe every day, every week. And then now this one, falls and loses their Bitcoin, right? Because they're buying and selling and selling and buying and selling. And then this little guy over here is just slowly but surely every day adding a little bit to their pot of gold. And really when it comes to Bitcoin, that's why a lot of people actually do call it's generically referred to as digital gold, because when it comes to digital assets, Bitcoin is definitely like the gold standard. So if you play in the space at all, you really want to focus, you really want to pay, good attention, do a lot of research on Bitcoin. And there's a few other reasons for that, and I'm going to go over them right now. There's some very exciting things happening in the United States right now, such as the Bitcoin Act, right? So the Bitcoin Act is something that's been, it was actually just put forth this last summer at the Bitcoin conference in Nashville. And the announcement was made for the Bitcoin Act actually stands for boosting innovation, technology, and competitiveness through optimized investment nationwide, or Bitcoin Act of 2024. And it was introduced by Senator Cynthia Lummis of Wyoming. She's been a staunch digital asset and Bitcoin supporter for years now. And it seeks to firmly establish Bitcoin as a strategic asset in the United States. So what is it really trying to do? Well, the Bitcoin Act, and you'll hear a lot of this new administration talking about this, and a lot of actually senators and other politicians getting behind it, as well as, of course, the digital asset industry. And that is that you can think, if you think of Bitcoin as digital gold, then what they're proposing is to actually make a Bitcoin reserve. So like we had a gold reserve before, it was before the US currency was taken off, before the dollar was taken off the gold reserve, back in the 70s. You had an actual asset backing our currency, right? And so that's what they're proposing for the Bitcoin Act. That Bitcoin actually, it backs our nation's currency, and then also is able to it accumulates wealth, right? Back in 2009, famously somebody spent dozens of Bitcoin to buy one pizza. And today one Bitcoin is worth over $100,000. Like today, I think it's at 104,000. So that's the reasoning there, is that if we create a Bitcoin reserve, then it will actually work to draw down our debt, our national debt. Okay, so that's probably a little bit more in the weeds than anybody necessarily wanted or wanted to know at this point, but I do encourage you to look into the Bitcoin Act. Now, another thing that's happened with Bitcoin and a couple of the other currencies as well, is in January of 2024, so over a year ago now, the Securities and Exchange Commission approved a spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund. Now, why was this a significant milestone? Well, it was a significant milestone because finally there was governmental recognition, right? Policy recognition that that there would be a way for people, you and me, to purchase Bitcoin without necessarily having a digital wallet or having to have any kind of special technology or having to custody it ourselves, right? Because that's probably, I'm sure that's one of the other things that you've heard about in the space is, people have bought Bitcoin and then they put it on their computer, and then their computer fell in the water and now they've lost all their Bitcoin, right? Like you hear funny stories about that from the early days, like 2010, 2011, 2012, because it's a digital asset that you custody yourself. And so that's, there are services that will custody it for you. So you actually do have options, but this really did change things. And some of the really big ETF providers now are, BlackRock and VanEck, Fidelity. So, really, really big the biggest of the financial players. So Bitcoin ETFs provide a scalable bridge from traditional finance to crypto. So it was a pivotal integration point. And you saw the value of Bitcoin just go up and up and up and up and up ever since then. So you can read more. Two very reputable sources are Chainalysis and Investopedia. So question: when is the best time to diversify your portfolio into digital assets? Well, again, this is not financial advice, so you need to find that the right answer for yourself. Inside yourself, ask yourself your own that question, and and consult with people that you think are experts. But I'll give you a hint. BlackRock, the biggest hedge fund in the world, right? BlackRock bought another 600 million worth of Bitcoin on January 23rd. So that, just a week ago. And the purchase increases the holdings of the iShares Bitcoin Trust. So that's their ETF, iShares Bitcoin, to 559,262 BTC. So that's valued now at approximately 58.51 billion, and reflects growing institutional interest in Bitcoin as a long-term investment. So that's why the feeling now is that even though, there's, as we touched on in the beginning, that there's kind of a up and down roller coaster ride in digital assets, a lot of volatility, in other words, the fact that such big institutions are putting so much into this asset class means that it's going to hold its value. The consensus now is that it's too big to fail, to use a banking term, and so it won't lose. It may go up and down a little bit, and you've seen that actually even in just the last month. It hit 100,000 and then went back down to like 90,000 and then back up to 102,000. So there's still volatility, but the understanding, the consensus now is that it will never go down to zero. So, again, this world is like full of memes. So this is kind of like the quick start guide, start up, cash in, sell out, and bro down. And bro down kind of refers to the whole crypto bro culture, which is another reason why I actually really wanted to focus on women for these workshops, because from the surveys that I did, prior to putting on this workshop, I got a lot of feedback from women saying, yeah, my boyfriend or my husband's into crypto, but I'm kind of too intimidated to ask him about it, or he never really wants to explain it to me, or I just feel like it's just a little too technical or too complicated, or and I just, like that whole culture of crypto bros, right? And so, there are a lot of women in crypto. There's a woman in Wyoming who owns a bank, Custodia Bank, and she's been a huge proponent of crypto over the years. And there's, Senator Cynthia Lummis. There's Hester Pierce, who's been part of the government and very, very pro crypto for years. So there's a lot of women in this space. It's just that the perception seems to be a little bit of like, it's kind of a bro culture. But so I was just putting that in for laughs. Now I wanted to go ahead and show you just how easy it is. So, my teaser here has been, give me 15 minutes, and I'll show you how to buy, Bitcoin with your digital wallet. So let me go ahead and stop sharing and bring the video back on. And it's a very quick video, just a couple minutes, and it shows you how to oh, hang on, let me just bring this up. It shows you how to buy Bitcoin with a digital wallet that you can actually put in your browser, in your computer browser, or even on your phone. So the Phantom wallet is the one we're going to be looking at, and the Phantom wallet it has actually been one of the more downloaded. Actually, for a while, it was the most downloaded app. So let me go back and do a screen share and get that playing. There we go. So let me share that.
So if you also want to buy Bitcoin or Phantom, what simple steps are you going to do? So first of all, what you have to do is log in with the application. If you do not have this application, you can download it from Play Store and App Store. You can see over here, Phantom Wallet application has been used for an account to yourself. Make sure to log into your account where I've
you log into your account, you can see over here you'll be able to get interface. In this interface, you'll be able to see patterns. Also, you'll be able to find the option for that can buy. If you want to buy the Bitcoin, it is very simple. For that, what you have to do is tap on the buy option and get right over here on this screen. Now you can see over here, you'll be able to now over here, you'll be able to find the crypto. What you have to do is find the option for Bitcoin. You can see the option for Bitcoin over here, or you have to tap on it. If you cannot find this option over here, you can also search for it. Now you can see over here, you'll be left to the buy interface. Over here, what you have to do is enter the amount that you want to buy. Simply type in the amount, or you can also choose from the options over here. You'll also be able to see the amount of BTC that you received. Now, after you enter the amount, all you have to do is tap on the buy option that you can see right over here on the screen. Now, you can see over here, you will be directed to this kind of page. Now, all you have to do is confirm your order. Select the payment method over here. You can see over here right now, MasterCard is selected. All you have to do is tap on it. Now, from here, you'll be able to select the payment method. Simply tap on the payment method of your choice. Or you can also add a payment method if you want. All you have to do is tap on the option, add a payment method. After that, go ahead and add a payment method for yourself. Here, I'm just going to go with MasterCard. You can see the address over here. You can also see the receiving amount. Now, what you have to do is check on this box that you can see right over here. By checking on this box, you add it to move this terms of use. Now, after that, what you have to do is tap on the pay option that you can see at the bottom of the screen. Now wait for a while and your payment will be processed. After your payment is processed, you'll be able to receive the Bitcoin. So that is how you buy Bitcoin on Phantom Wallet. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, share and subscribe to our channel.
Okay. So,
Microsoft and
hang on, let me get back to our presentation. And there we go. Okay, so that was how to buy Bitcoin. And, you know, I went ahead and put that video in because I think that that's how a lot of people are trying to learn. And, you know, there's so many tutorials on YouTube, right? You can learn pretty much anything, you know, on YouTube. Phantom is the name of the wallet. The reason why I'm actually using Phantom as an example for our presentation today is because in the Phantom wallet, you can actually buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana all in the same wallet. Whereas with the other wallets, you actually have to have a dedicated Bitcoin wallet, or you have to have a dedicated Ethereum wallet or a dedicated Solana wallet. So Phantom is really convenient because it combines all of them in your one wallet. Different wallet addresses, so you have to be, you know, you have to pay attention to that. But it is all in the one wallet. So in the course that I'm inviting you to come and attend, you know, come and take with me. I'll walk you through, you know, that will actually be one of the actionable steps, like in the first or second module, is to use a Phantom wallet and to buy some Bitcoin or your coin of choice. The three big ones right now are well, you know, Bitcoin, which is digital gold, Ethereum, which is kind of considered like the silver, maybe to Bitcoin gold, and then Solana is really popular too, and going up in value. So one of the things too that we're going to go over in the course, and I'll go into a little bit more detail of that shortly, is best practices and how to keep your assets safe and secure. So you know, one of the things that you don't want to do is buy digital assets and then somehow lose them or mistakenly send them to, you know, a wallet that is the wrong wallet, you know, the wrong recipient or things like that. And because there's no oversight, right, in these self-custody wallets, you know, you have to be careful. You have to pay attention one of the things that is a common practice when you have your own wallet is called a seed phrase. And when you open up a MetaMask wallet or a Phantom wallet, those are two very popular in-browser digital wallets used by hundreds of millions of people. One of the first things that you have to do is you have to set up a password, yes, but you have to actually set up also a seed phrase. And what the seed phrase does, it's like an extra backup. And so you basically, what you're told to do is write down your seed phrase. It's actually auto-generated when you open up your wallet. It's usually 12 words, sometimes it's 24 words, and it's in a particular sequence. Random words, they can be anything. They can be, you know, fly, music, seagull, you know, whatever it is. And you need to write those down. So you, I put together this little template here just as sort of an example, but you want to write it down on a piece of paper and you want to put it somewhere safe, even maybe in a safety deposit box, because that way, if you lose your device or you change your computer or you forget your password or something like that, or something happens to your digital wallet, this is the only way. So it's not just a way, it's the only way that you can actually reconstitute your same wallet in a different browser, on a different computer, in a different mobile device. So when you're doing self-custody, you absolutely have to make sure you write down your seed phrase. You have to keep it safe, and you never want to store it online, and you never want to share it. Okay, so these are our more best practices that we're going to be going over in the course, in the mini course, in the 4-week course. So I kind of mentioned a little bit at the beginning, meme coins, and a lot of meme coins now are launched on the Solana blockchain, so via pump.fun. And actually, strangely enough, this is a true story. This is not a hallucination, and it's not imagination. An actual AI agent launched its own token. So an AI agent was, you know, given the means. Actually, it was Andreessen Horowitz, A16Z, or actually, it was just Mark Andreessen, who gave it a grant of $50,000, and it decided on its own, hey, I should just go and launch a meme coin, and that way I'll have more money to do things that I want to do. And so it did do that, and the market cap is now valued at over $6 million. And this was done just in, I believe it was November. Yeah, so just a couple months now. So you know, it's a crazy kind of fun world, and some people are really into playing the meme coins. I'm gonna do a little video on it, but in the course we will touch on it because it's something that is talked about excessively these days in the crypto world. But I'm not going to put too much emphasis on it. I'm mostly emphasizing the, you know, like the digital assets that have stood the test of time, which is the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and now Solana, and a few others. But if you do want to learn, if you do want to read more about it, and if you want to check the prices every day, CoinMarketCap is a great place to check the prices. It's kind of like an S&P for digital coins, digital assets. And CoinGecko is one of the more respected like cryptocurrency digital asset type of outlets. So let me go to the another video, just a real quick, it's like a minute-long video. And we'll hear just a little bit about meme coins. Let me just do a share. And there we go. And this takes a minute to boot up. Oh.
January 27th.
Wait a minute.
2025 may go down in history as deep.
No, it wasn't DeepSeek. There we go.
I'm sure you've heard the news. Meme coins are all the rage. But what the heck are they, and why should you care? Meme coins, like that cute Shiba Inu Doji coin, started as jokes. But guess what? They've turned some folks into millionaires. Yep, you heard me right. Now, I know crypto sounds like a tech nerd's playground, but it's really becoming a big deal. Meme coins are super speculative, which means they're risky, but also rewarding. Take the new Trump and Melania coins, for example. They're the latest craze, and who knows? They might just be the next big thing. So why should you care? Well, knowing about meme coins could be your ticket to understanding the future of money. Give me just 15 minutes and I'll give you a quick and simple guide to crypto, specially made for the working woman. By Oxygen. Click the link below. Let's dive into this wild ride together.
Okay, so just the last little thing on, let me stop share. Just the last little thing on meme coins. You may have heard that right on the day of the inauguration, President Trump launched a meme coin, as did the First Lady. So those Trump and Melania coins are actually the real deal. So in the sense of like it was the president and the First Lady who launched them. So that's how mainstream meme coins are going. But again, I'm not going to spend a lot of time in the course on meme coins. I just wanted to touch on them here because they are so everyone's talking about it. They're just, you can't look at anything crypto, Twitter, formerly Twitter, now X, or any of the magazines and online journals and stuff. So anyway, enough about that. But if all of this feels overwhelming, don't worry. You are not alone. At first, it does feel very overwhelming. There's digital wallets, there's hot wallets, cold wallets, there's this coin, there's that coin, there's how do I bridge? How do I swap? How do I get into a self-custody wallet? How do I use an exchange? How do I KYC? And I mean, there are a lot of steps. And that's what I want to walk you guys through, right? Kind of hold your hand, figuratively speaking, and just walk through some of these steps, because again, as you've seen, there's plenty of stuff, even just on YouTube, right? To do your own learning and do your own research. But that sometimes doesn't necessarily give you a lot of confidence, right? Because there's no one that you can call and say, hey, wait, what did I do? I thought I sent, 5 USDC to my friend's wallet, but it didn't show up. So can you walk me through the steps of what I maybe didn't do right? And that's the kind of stuff that we can do in a class. And so that's why I'm offering this 4-week mini course, quick action guide for the professional woman to learn the basics. So it's not going to be a whole thesis about blockchain or how this is going to change the world or economic theory deep dives. Not at all. It's just very quick and actionable steps: how to open up a digital wallet, how to use the digital wallet, how to stay safe, how to keep your crypto and digital assets safe, best practices, how to buy, send, sell, trade, swap. So just really, very basic things just to, get you up and running and feeling confident. And that's really the crux of this. I just want you to feel confident and know that, it's no joke. Some people do make a massive amount of profit, right? So on these digital coins. So crypto confidence for women, your 4-week action plan to safely start with digital assets. This is the course. This is the 4-week course, and it's going to be starting in February. And that's what we're going to be covering. It's basically to offer you confidence. It's a 4-week action plan to safely start with digital assets. and it's a mini course. So our mission is to empower women to confidently navigate the world of digital assets and crypto. So we'll guide you through the basics, debunking myths, and helping you make informed choices. So join us as we unlock the potential of the digital economy together. So if you haven't already, please take the 5-minute questionnaire. It was in the emails that I sent you, and I'll send you another one after this recording. Probably, follow up later today or over the weekend. And if you take the questionnaire, you can qualify to win a free course. You can also message me, youtube.com at Paige Donner. There's a bunch of videos up there about crypto. And let me just ask you this. Do you want to feel confident and safe in learning how to crypto? Do you want to learn with a friendly group of other like-minded crypto curious working women? And do you want to have actionable tasks every week that you'll be able to achieve, such as open a digital wallet, buy your first digital coin and or asset without feeling confused, lost, and alone? So join our next cohort, Crypto Confidence for the Working Woman. And this is what you'll get. You'll get 4 weeks, 1 time per week, 45 minutes of instruction, a Q&A each week. So we'll do hands-on Q&A, and there'll be actionable tasks every week. So 1 week you'll open up your own digital wallet. The next week you'll learn how to buy your first digital asset. And then the next week you'll buddy up and you'll practice sending a digital asset and receiving a digital asset from one of your one of your cohort buddies. And we're always going to prioritize safety. So we're always going to make sure that everyone's following best practices and keeping their assets safe. And we're never going to play with large amounts of money. We're just going to play with very small amounts of money, like, $5, 5 USDC, something like that, 10 USDC. But no more than that. So this is just practice. This is just basically playtime and practice time. So you can sign up on the form. I'll send that out to you again. And there's a special introductory price. So normally this is going to be for $197. But offering a special introductory course price now for $97. So $97 covers everything, the whole 4 weeks, and you will be able to feel confident knowing how to crypto. So you will feel confident having you will feel confident having opened up your own digital wallet. You will have bought even if it's just $5 or $10 worth of digital assets, like maybe a little bit of Ethereum, maybe a little bit of Solana, maybe a little Bitcoin. Because you can buy them. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin, right? You can buy a fraction of it. So you can buy $10 worth of Bitcoin. Then you will understand the difference between a cold wallet and a hot wallet. You'll know how to find and save your seed phrase so that you can access your wallet if something ever happens to your computer or your your mobile device. You will know how to swap. So you'll be able to swap, say, USDC that's on the Solana chain to USDC that's on the Ethereum chain. And USDC stands for US digital coin. It's a stable coin. So you'll understand what a stable coin versus a cryptocurrency is. So there's a lot of the basics that you'll understand, and every week you'll have take-home reference guides, actually quite comprehensive reference guides. And yeah, again, this is some of what we'll be practicing. Set up your first digital wallet, learn how to buy, sell, keep, and trade basic coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. Protect your wallet with Wallet Guard. Best practices in digital assets to keep your assets safe. Cold wallets versus hot wallets, and then keep up to date in the crypto space, so popular communities and media. And there are communities that support women in this space, and we're also looking to cultivate this as another one of those communities to support women. There'll be plenty of time for Q&A after every session, and you can always have face-to-face interaction, with me. So learn in a safe and supportive setting with other professional, like-minded women. Just a little bit about me before we close up, and if you don't have that sign up link, I'll send it out again in the emails, that the same that I used to invite you all here. So a little bit about me. I've been in blockchain, as I mentioned at the beginning, since 2018. I was named top 100 most innovative women in Web3 and AI for 2023 and 2024 by Unstoppable Domains. I'm an entrepreneur and a small business owner, and I have a degree from political science. I have the degree in political science from the University of Hawaii, Manoa. So thank you all for being here today. And of course, and I'm sorry we went a little bit over. I said it was going to be 45 minutes and we're at the top of the hour. But I wanted to end with a meme, because this space is all about memes. And this is a very good one. Hopefully you can see the bottom of the screen there. It says, "I invested in crypto, only what you could afford to lose," right? And then her face changes and his face changes. Only what you could afford to lose, right? So that kind of sums up the volatility of the space. And again, this is not investment advice. This is just a how-to. This is a how-to course. So that you can have actionable steps, and you can feel confident, and you can know that you're following, safety and security best practices. So looking forward to speaking with all of you and further. And I want to thank you very much for your time and attention today. And it was really lovely of you all to join. And I just want to, I'll just stop on the screen of crypto confidence for the working woman. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all very much. And you have my contact details. And so don't hesitate to shoot me any questions or any follow-ups that you may want or need to have answered. Have a good day, everyone.